Was a major shift. The exit polls showed that Latino voters, especially Latino men, shifted more towards Donald Trump.
Let me tell you something they don't want you to hear. As a Hispanic American, I was supposed to stay in line, believe the narrative, and believe the Democratic Party had all the answers. And guess what? I'm no longer complying, and here's why.
Is embracing all the woke, left-leaning ideas that it doesn't go with our values.
You voted for whom?
I voted for Donald Trump.
They seem to believe that just because we're Latinos, we're for open borders, we're for crime. It's like every single stereotype you can actually think of, they believe we are.
One of the biggest surprises to this year's 2024 presidential election was the turnout and numbers of Hispanic voters, especially men. Now, there was a lot of backlash on it, but that was just the Democratic Party being sore losers. Because the Hispanic community, just like other Americans, grew tired of the Democratic Party's lies and using race along with gender and also identity politics, instead of helping the communities grow and strive and gaining their votes. Without further ado, let's go. Press play.
They seem to believe that just because we're Latinos, we're for open borders, we're for crime. It's like every single stereotype you can actually think of, they believe we are. And now, since we are not voting the way they would like us to vote, their play is to push us even farther away by calling us misogynists, by calling us racists. When 2016 election came through, I thought Donald Trump was actually just a fun candidate to see, but I did get into my feelings and didn't like the stuff he said. I voted for Hillary Clinton. Not ashamed to say it. At the time, that's what I thought. I believed was right for our country, and I voted for Hillary Clinton. Was I a misogynist then, Scarborough? I don't believe so. When Obama came into office, I fully supported Barack Obama. Was I a racist then? This is the problem with the Democratic Party. They have gone so far to the left that anytime anyone even tries to give them a difference of opinion, even though they support their party, they start villainizing them. And that's what has happened to the Democratic Party. And that's why we have started leaning more right.
In the race, but there was a major shift. The exit polls showed that Latino voters, especially Latino men, shifted more towards Donald Trump. Biden won them by 23 points in 2020. This year, Trump won them by 12.
And
I want you to listen to what a Latino voter told my colleague Ed Lavandera this week.
We believe in, teaching our kids about God, our Christian values, family values. And the Democratic Party is embracing all the woke, left-leaning ideas that it doesn't go with our values.
Do you think it's the Democrats pushing Latinos to Trump, or is it Trump bringing in Latinos?
I think more Democrats are pushing Latinos to Trump.
Let me tell you something they don't want you to hear. As a Hispanic American, I was supposed to stay in line, believe the narrative, and believe the Democratic Party had all the answers. But guess what? I'm no longer complying, and here's why. For too long, they told us that we were victims, that we need to rely on them, and that the system was built to keep us oppressed. They want us to believe that our future, our cultures, and our families depend on them. But my eyes are wide open now.
Race baiting.
I'm standing up for my rights, my children's future, and the real values that protect our community. As a Hispanic American, I'm choosing to stand up for opportunity, for family, and right of freedom. Not for empty promises. I'm no longer sitting quietly, letting them decide what's best for my people. We have been strong for generations, building this country right alongside everyone else. Now it's time we stand up and choose what's actually right for us. This election, we have the opportunity to completely rewrite the narrative. If you, like me, grew up in a Democratic liberal household and have opened your eyes to what the deep state is trying to do to us and to all Americans that are hardworking, then I consider you do some heavy research before this election. Because if I had complied with the narrative that they wanted for me as a 15-year-old pregnant teenager, female Hispanic who grew up in not the best part of town, me and my kids would be living off the government right now. And well, the government has nothing to offer anyone. Unless you're a foreign nation, of course.
And that's why most of America voted for Donald Trump. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and stay blessed.